This is real, and there is more RSV infection in the community than there has been previously.
Now at 6, doctors are urging people to be extra careful this holiday weekend as hospitals across the country continue to be overwhelmed with a virus called RSV. Thanks for joining us for KRON 4 News at 6. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Ella Sigamonian. The respiratory virus has caused states like Oregon to declare a state of emergency, and pediatricians are calling on the Biden administration to do the same nationwide.
KRON 4's Rob Nesbitt talked with doctors here in the Bay Area about what the hospitals are seeing.
Things are getting worse at children's hospitals with ICU beds filling up. Combine that with an increase of flu and COVID cases, and the adult ICUs are also near capacity. For weeks, parents have heard the warnings about RSV cases sweeping the nation. Infectious disease expert at UCSF, Dr. Peter Chin Hong, says things are also worsening here. The pediatric ICU at Benioff Children's Hospital in San Francisco is now at 97% occupancy.
They've erected a tent for overflow in the pediatric hospitals. For many pediatricians, this is their March of 2020. Mainly because there isn't a lot of capacity in the pediatric hospitals in general.
The doctor says a rise in flu and COVID cases are also filling up the adult ICU, which sits at a 95% occupancy rate. He described what patients with the most serious cases of RSV undergo.
Most kids, it's just really removing secretions, giving respiratory support, maybe a breathing tube for the most serious, and rehydration.
At Stanford University's Packard Children's Hospital, there seems to be fewer cases.
Really keeping up, I think, at Packard. Beds remain at a premium.
Dr. David Cornfield says there seems to be more children struggling with RSV now because of the pandemic, those 3 years and younger getting the respiratory virus for the first time.
Now, 3 years of isolation, so many of the kids that would have ordinarily been infected with RSV did not see that infection. And we also know that kids infected with RSV tend to be more severely affected with their first infection.
He says the vast majority of children get through their symptoms without needing to go to the hospital. Both health experts recommend parents to social distance during the holidays, mask up, and take advantage of vaccines.
Get your flu shot and your COVID shot because we're not really sure what all the interaction of the viruses might be like.
Though there isn't much for treatment and no approved vaccine for RSV right now, Dr. Chin Hong says a vaccine is in development by Pfizer, and he expects it will be available by next year. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, KRON 4 News.
Happening now.